This drone entered Mel's hole, and what was captured terrifies the whole world.
Have you guys ever heard of Mel's Hole?
Mel's Hole.
Mel's Hole.
No.
For decades, Mel's Hole has been the subject of speculations and assumptions that go beyond the ordinary and ventures into the realm of the extraordinary.
There's a lot of weird stuff about this hole. Dogs are afraid of this hole. In fact, one of my neighbors once told me that his dog died and he threw the dog down the hole, and he said the next morning that dog was on his porch.
Stories abound of its seemingly endless depth, its alleged supernatural properties, and the mysterious beings said to inhabit its depths. But amidst the tales of strange occurrences and unexplained events, one recent event stands out, a revelation that has sent shockwaves through the paranormal community and beyond. What lies beyond the veil of Mel's Hole? What secrets does it hold? Join us as we embark on a difficult quest to uncover the truth behind Mel's Hole. Mel's mysterious pit. When Mel Waters bought his property in Kittitas County, Washington, a region adjacent to the Manistash Ridge in 1996, he didn't observe anything strange about it. This land had been under the care of an elderly couple for more than 3 decades before Mel became its owner. Little did he realize that this seemingly ordinary parcel of earth held within it an unusual mystery that was destined to capture the imagination of people worldwide. As Mel delved into the uncharted territory of his new property one fateful day, he stumbled upon a mysterious event, a perfectly circular gap yawning open in the earth. This hole, measuring about 9 feet in width, extended downwards with a stone structure encompassing it to depths of approximately 15 feet. Interested by this unexpected discovery, Mel attempted to unravel its mysteries. Despite numerous attempts to gauge the depth of the pit using various methods, including dropping weighted objects tied to a fishing line, such as a roll of Lifesavers candy, Mel was met with an odd silence. No matter what he dropped into the hole, there was no audible sound of impact, leaving behind only an alarming void. Determined to uncover the truth behind this baffling happening, Mel embarked on a series of experiments to unravel the secrets hidden within the depths of the mysterious pit. He tried using a fishing line with a heavy weight attached, hoping it would reach the bottom, but he was surprised when it didn't hit anything solid. Mel said he used a whopping 80,000 feet of fishing line and still didn't find the bottom. But this was far from being the only thing that shocked Mel about this mysterious hole. Interestingly, he'd also observed that animals acted strangely around the hole. Mel noticed his dogs were scared and didn't want to go near the hole, which was unusual for them. This fear seemed to affect all the animals in the area, with neighbors reporting similar behavior from their pets. People started talking about Mel's discovery, and the hole became known locally as a place to throw things people didn't want anymore. People would throw their trash into it, but it never seemed to fill up. Some even claimed they threw their dead pets in there, only to see those same pets later running around in the woods. Mel's story became famous when it caught the attention of Art Bell, the host of a popular late-night radio show, Coast to Coast, Anti-Meridian, in 1997. Mel made an appearance on the show, ready to unveil his shocking adventure to an eager crowd. Everyone tuned in was attracted by the mysterious hole and its baffling resistance to the laws of nature. As Mel's narrative spread, it aroused widespread curiosity and debate. People from various backgrounds brainstormed ideas about where the hole came from and what it meant. Some pondered if it served as a doorway to a parallel universe, or a passage to the realms below. Others thought whether it emerged from the technological skill of a civilization long past, or perhaps arose from a secret operation by those in power. Mel's Hole, unveiled on Coast to Coast AM. Mel's appearance on the famous late-night radio show Coast to Coast AM in 1997 marked a turning point in the saga of what would later be dubbed Mel's Hole. Hosted by the beloved Art Bell, the show delved into the realms of the supernatural and the unexplained, attracting a large audience of excited listeners. Mel's interview captivated the audience, arousing an uproar of assumption and wonder. During his debut on the show, Mel shared the gripping tale of discovering a mysterious chasm on his property and his initial attempts to measure its depths. He reviewed the shocking moments of lowering a 1,500-foot fishing line, adorned with a roll of Lifesavers candy, into the depth, only to witness it vanish into the void without ever finding the bottom. Remarkably, he went on to use an astonishing 80,000 feet of fishing line, yet the solid ground remained elusive. Mel vividly described the unusual characteristics of the hole, such as the strange silence that enclosed objects dropped into its depths and the unusual reactions of animals in its vicinity. Through his words, he painted a vivid picture of a perplexing secret that opposed formal understanding, leaving listeners amazed and hungry for more. Mel told stories about how his neighbors threw away garbage and dead pets into the hole, but when they checked, there was no trash or animals inside. This made people even more curious. Listeners of Art Bell's show were interested, and they called in with lots of ideas about what the hole could be. Some thought maybe it was like a door to another world or a way to go underground. Others thought it might be from a secret government test or made by an ancient group of smart people. Among all these guesses, some people said maybe the fishing line Mel used just touched the bottom without him realizing, or maybe the line was so heavy it looked like it went on forever. But Mel was so sure about what he saw and how deep he went that it was hard to ignore his story completely. Listeners were captivated by Mel's story, showing just how much it resounded with their natural curiosity about mysterious things. The tale of a never-ending pit that seemed to break all the rules of how things work in the world both terrified and captivated people. It made them question what they thought they knew about the universe and sparked their imagination about what could be lurking beneath the surface. Mel's first interview on Coast to Coast AM was just the tip of the iceberg. As he returned to the show, he revealed even more extraordinary facts about the hole and the area around it. According to Mel, the hole emitted an unusual warmth that was different from the temperature of its surroundings. He also spoke of sightings of a strange beam of light shooting up from the pit into the sky. These reports, coming from locals and passing truck drivers, added layers to the mystery, leaving everyone wondering what secrets lay hidden in that seemingly ordinary patch of land. People who were tuning in started linking Mel's hole with other strange events, like UFO sightings and old stories about magical gateways. The thought that the hole might lead to something completely unknown grabbed people's attention. Every new detail made the mystery even more interesting, making everyone eager for the next part of Mel's hole's mysterious story: parallel universes and mysterious dimes. Mel embarked on a journey to Ellensburg, hoping to find the person who had bought a matching belt buckle from him years ago. After some thorough detective work, he stumbled upon a strange discovery: a dime from the year 1943, a time when dimes didn't bear Roosevelt's face. Most American coins usually have a letter indicating where they were minted, but this dime had a B, which was unheard of since no U.S. city with that initial had ever minted coins. The owner of the belt buckle took this mysterious dime to a coin dealer, hoping for some answers. However, even the dealer was puzzled by its origin, yet was willing to offer a big sum to acquire it. Just when the owner was pondering the offer, a surprising twist unfolded. The Treasury Department intervened and seized the coin. This shocking incident caught the attention of Richard Charles Hoagland, a theorist in hyperdimensional physics. He believed that these coins might have originated from a parallel universe. Adding to the puzzlement, Mel's ex-wife disappeared without leaving any clues behind, which left him feeling out of touch with what was happening on his old property and who was looking after it. As Mel told his tale, some people started to doubt its credibility, thinking it sounded more and more like a fantasy. But then, something fascinating happened during his chat with Art that reignited everyone's curiosity. Mel brought up the Terra server, a database of aerial and satellite images available to the public since December 1997, just 8 months after Mel first spoke on the radio in 2002. This was before Google Earth became widely known. Mel revealed something astonishing. When he checked the database, it seemed like his old property had vanished from the pictures. This revelation caught the attention of Art's audience, sparking a wave of interest. After a short commercial break, a satellite image was revealed on the show that hinted there might be more truth to Mel's story than people initially thought. Furthermore, Art shared a story about a TV crew witnessing possible military activity in the Ellensburg area shortly after interviewing Mel previously. Mel added more shocking details from his own experiences, enhancing the story with captivating tales. One of his trucker pals recounted a delivery of fiber optic gear to a warehouse in Ellensburg, where a group of Israelis eagerly accepted the shipment. Another trucker shared a story of transporting high-tech gadgets from the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in San Francisco to that very same warehouse. It's worth noting that Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory works on projects for the U.S. military, and San Francisco was where Mel ended up after his alleged abduction. While it's unclear if these incidents are connected, Mel found them worth mentioning. During the conversation, a curious fan posed a question to Art that got everyone thinking. What are the chances of someone stumbling upon 2 bottomless pits in their lifetime? Though it seemed like an impossible question to answer, Mel confidently asserted that he had indeed come across a second one. The Mysterious Holes of Nevada. The show Coast to Coast Ante Meridiem gained immense popularity, particularly in the expansive regions of the western United States. Enthusiasts of the peculiar, like Mel, were avid listeners of this show. One day, while on air, Mel caught the attention of Native Americans residing in Nevada. Captivated by his expertise in arts, crafts, and the natural world, they reached out to him via email, extending an invitation to visit their reservation. On a crisp September day in 2001, Mel embarked on a journey to Nevada to meet with these curious souls. Upon arrival, he discovered that these Native Americans possessed a profound knowledge of herbal medicine, which piqued Mel's interest. He shared stories of peculiar plants he cultivated near a mysterious hole he had stumbled upon. Eager to learn more, the Native Americans guided Mel to another mysterious hole, nestled within the lands of a village inhabited by Basque families. The Basque people, a small European community with a long history of sheep farming in Nevada, revered this hole as a sacred site. It was a meeting point of cultures and beliefs, where Mel's botanical insights intertwined with the spiritual reverence of the Basque community. In the middle of the village, a strange sight emerged, similar to Mel's strange event. But this time, instead of a stone rim, it was encircled by metal. This metal emitted an odd warmth, unlike any usual heat one might feel. Like Mel's mysterious aperture, this new cavity swallowed up strange sounds, sending shivers down the spines of any creatures that dared approach it. Some even claimed to witness a dark beam emanating from its depths, mirroring the mysterious happening at Mel's spot. Interested in this anomaly, Mel and the curious villagers embarked on a series of experiments. Their first trial involved lowering a bucket of ice from the local store into the void, while another was kept topside to monitor its fate. To their astonishment, the ice within the cavity remained intact, refusing to yield to the warmth that enveloped it. Attempting to melt it over a fire led to an unexpected outcome. The ice burst into flames, not like any fire they had ever seen. Despite its fiery display, it emitted an unusual heat, prompting one adventurous soul to bring some home for warmth. Undeterred by the unpredictable nature of their discovery, they repeated the bucket experiment, yielding inconsistent results. At one point, the idea of lowering a person into the depths crossed their minds, but the memory of the ice's fiery reaction swiftly destroyed any such idea. Instead of doing the expected, they attempted a different approach by lowering a sheep into the hole. The sheep was hesitant, resisting going near the opening, but with some effort, they managed to place it in a crate and gently lower it down. As soon as the crate descended into the darkness, all commotion ceased, and the sheep became still. When they hoisted the sheep back up, it appeared unharmed on the outside, yet upon closer inspection, they discovered it was cooked internally, with an odd growth containing something alive within. Rather than ending the creature's life, they opted to release it, and to their astonishment, it willingly returned to the depths of the hole. The entire group was left in surprise and deeply moved by this extraordinary occurrence. Encounter with the mysterious creature. As the story of Mel's mysterious pit and its counterpart in Nevada continued to unfold, it revealed a new chapter in Mel's life. This chapter unveiled a connection between his health battles and the perplexing discoveries he had encountered. In an unexpected turn of events, Mel received devastating news in the late summer of 21. He was diagnosed with an advanced form of esophageal cancer with a bleak prediction of only 6 months to live. Faced with his mortality, Mel found himself drawn back to the mysteries that had consumed his thoughts. He couldn't shake the sense that the holes he had stumbled upon held deeper significance, perhaps even the key to his salvation. Driven by a newfound urgency, Mel embarked on what he believed might be his final quest to unravel the secrets of the pits. During this time, Mel's journey intersected once again with the Native American community in Nevada. Recognizing that his insights and experiences could shed light on the mysterious hole within their territory, they reached out to him for assistance. This advantageous reunion prompted Mel onward, fueling his determination to unlock the secrets that had eluded him for so long. Driven by a newfound sense of purpose, Mel eagerly accepted their invitation and journeyed to the reservation, hoping to uncover elusive answers. Upon arriving at the location of the second hole, Mel and the Native Americans resumed their quest for clues with great enthusiasm, eager to unravel more of the mystery. It was during one of these ventures that an extraordinary occurrence took place. As they conducted experiments near the hole, a strange creature emerged from its depths, reminiscent of the one encountered during the sheep incident. However, this time, the creature exhibited an intelligence and awareness that defied explanation. Locking eyes with Mel, forged an inexplicable connection with them. To everyone's surprise, the creature drew nearer to Mel and communicated in a manner transcending ordinary language, imparting a message of profound significance. In doing so, it hinted at the true nature of the holes and the potent forces that governed them. Captivated by the creature's presence, Mel felt an extraordinary explosion of vitality coursing through him, as if his very essence had been animated. In the days that followed, Mel underwent a remarkable transformation. The cancer that had relentlessly destroyed his body began to decrease, defying all logical explanations. His once terminal prediction vanished, leaving medical professionals amazed and grasping for answers. Yet, amidst the confusion of his baffling recovery, Mel remained convinced that it was privately linked to his encounter with the mysterious creature from the depths. As Mel grappled with the implications of his newfound well-being, another interesting piece of the puzzle emerged. The Native Americans who bore witness to the astounding events presented Mel with an artifact discovered near the mysterious hole, a cryptic 1943 Roosevelt dime. Upon closer examination, they uncovered baffling properties inherent to the dime, defying conventional understanding. This mysterious dime seemed to come from a place that nobody knew about, and its material was different from what people were used to at that time. The Native Americans believed that this dime held the key to unlocking the secrets of the strange holes and the powers they possessed. Captivated by the dime's potential significance, Mel and the Native Americans decided to experiment with it. They discovered that the dime had an uncommon ability to vanish when held at a distance, much like the mysterious holes themselves. Furthermore, it defied all attempts to be captured digitally or photographed, deepening its secret. As word spread about Mel's careful healing and the peculiar dime, it captured the interest of both believers and doubters. Some saw it as evidence of the supernatural powers of the holes, while others dismissed it as mere chance or fabrication. Yet, Mel remained convinced of the reality of his experience, seeing it as an opportunity to gain deeper insights into the workings of the world. The burning ice, the mysterious attraction of the strange gaps in Mel's hole and Nevada's other mysterious cavities continued to capture the imagination of those who stumbled upon them. As interest grew, a new element entered the scene, introducing a unique substance dubbed burning ice. This substance, with its perplexing properties, reached far beyond the boundaries of the holes, laying the groundwork for a series of unforeseen occurrences. It all commenced with a Basque man, hailing from a small and secluded ethnic community nestled in Nevada. Captivated by the stories stirring around the burning ice near the second hole, he acquired a sample of the substance and transported it back to his modest abode. Little did he realize that this seemingly harmless choice would trigger a chain of events that would challenge our comprehension of the natural order. Seeking a practical use, the Basque man opted to utilize the burning ice as a source of fuel for his wood stove. At first, everything seemed fine. The ice in his stove was melting slowly, giving off heat and keeping his hut cozy. But as time went by, he started noticing some strange things happening around him. The air inside the cabin became dry, making him feel thirsty all the time and needing lots of water to drink. He watched in horror as the wood of his cabin started to fall apart, turning into dusty powder right before his eyes. It was like the melting ice was sucking all the moisture out of the air, leaving behind a crumbling mess. Worried about what was happening, the Basque man tried to get rid of the ice on his stove, but to his surprise, it had somehow melted into the floor, creating a weird mix of metal and wood. When word got out about what was going on, the authorities sent a team of experts to figure out what was causing it all. Upon reaching their destination, they encountered an astonishing scene. The stove had plunged deeply into the ground, leaving behind a perfectly round hole with smooth, shiny walls. Realizing the seriousness of the situation, they quickly marked off the area and brought in specialized tools to rescue the stove from its underground detention. Despite using the best technology available, the task turned out to be extremely difficult. The burning ice stubbornly clung to the stove and the surrounding soil, resisting all attempts to dislodge it. As they persisted in their efforts, a feeling of unease crept over everyone present. The burning ice seemed to defy the laws of nature, sparking fears reminiscent of Kurt Vonnegut's fictional substance, Ice 9, which could freeze the entire planet. The implications of the burning ice reached far beyond the borders of the Basque man's cabin, raising concerns about its potential dangers. If this strange stuff were to spread or end up in the wrong hands, it could cause huge problems worldwide. Leaders and scientists, grappling with the enormity of the situation, talked about ways to control it and why they need to learn more about what it is. Meanwhile, Mel Waters, watching from afar, couldn't shake the feeling that the fiery ice was somehow connected to the strange pits he'd come across. The remarkable similarities and the big impact they had on nature, along with how they seemed to break the rules of nature, hinted that there might be a big link between them, not just a random coincidence. As the story unfolded, the mystery of Mel's hole and its twin in Nevada got even deeper, leaving lots of unanswered questions and curious minds. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. This drone entered Mel's hole and what was captured terrifies the whole world. In the remote forests of the Pacific Northwest, nestled amidst towering pines and winding rivers, lies a place whispered about in hushed tones: Mel's Hole. Legend has it that this mysterious chasm is bottomless, its depths shrouded in mystery and fear. Many tales circulate about what lies within, but few dare to venture close for fear of the unknown. One intrepid explorer, however, wasn't content to let Mel's Hole remain a mystery. Armed with a state-of-the-art drone equipped with the latest technology, he set out to uncover its secrets once and for all. As the drone descended into the gaping maw of Mel's hole, its cameras captured footage unlike anything ever seen before. Strange, otherworldly shapes writhed in the darkness, and eerie whispers echoed through the abyss. The explorer watched in surprise and fear as the drone delved deeper, drawn relentlessly toward an unknown destination. Suddenly, the drone's feed cut out, leaving the explorer in a state of panic. Desperately, he attempted to regain control, but it was too late. Mel's hole had claimed another victim. Days passed with no sign of the drone or its intrepid pilot. Then, just when all hope seemed lost, a faint signal flickered to life on the explorer's monitor. The drone had returned, but its footage was unlike anything he could have imagined. Images of bizarre creatures, seemingly composed of shadow and mist, flashed across the screen. The explorer watched in horror as they moved with an otherworldly grace, their eyes glowing with an unholy light. But the most terrifying discovery was yet to come. As the drone's camera panned across the cavernous expanse of Mel's hole, it captured something that froze the explorer's blood in his veins. A glimpse of a vast, sprawling city, its spires reaching toward the heavens. The quest for cosmic enlightenment. As the exploration of Mel's hole and its mysterious counterpart in Nevada progressed, a captivating new twist unfolded, shedding light on the unusual beings encountered. Indigenous people overseeing the Nevada hole shared accounts of bizarre occurrences that would significantly alter the course of the investigation. According to their narratives, the creature previously encountered during the sheep incident had made a return, now possessing the ability to communicate with them through an antiquated boombox, acting as a conduit for its messages. Emitting rhythmic sounds and vibrations, the creature's method of communication piqued the interest of Mel Waters and a cadre of researchers, prompting them to journey to the reservation to witness it firsthand. Upon their arrival, they were greeted with a surreal spectacle. The boombox, positioned near the edge of the hole, emitted a deep, resonant hum, seemingly emanating from the depths of the earth. As they listened attentively, the sounds morphed and converged into complicated patterns that proved challenging to decipher. Native Americans who delved into the sounds believed they interpreted a serious communication from the mysterious entity. According to their interpretation, it identified itself as a rock flyer, an ancient entity predating humans. These rock flyers purportedly dwelled beneath the Earth's surface, adept at crossing through underground passages and tunnels. The message conveyed by the creature hinted at realms beyond our own, interwoven with the mysterious openings discovered by Mel. It cautioned against venturing into these unknown territories, emphasizing dire consequences. Of utmost concern was the creature's admonition regarding human actions potentially catalyzing awful events, such as the melting of polar ice and other bizarre events. Mel and the team of researchers were gripped with apprehension as they sensed the gravity of the situation. The abnormalities weren't merely different geological formations, but gateways to incomprehensible realms. This realization instilled a deep sense of urgency and caution. For the Native Americans, who regarded these openings as sacred sites, the creature's message validated their beliefs. They advocated for approaching these mysteries with care and reverence, mindful of the potential ramifications. Mel was deeply impacted by what he witnessed, recognizing the gravity of the situation. The future of humanity hung in the balance, set upon unraveling the mysterious secrets concealed within the voids and establishing balanced coexistence with whatever entities lurked beyond. As news of the cryptic messages conveyed by the creatures began to circulate, it captured the attention of scientists, government bodies, and devotees of conspiracy theories alike. Interpretations varied. Some hailed it as evidence of extraterrestrial life, while others dismissed it as a joke or misinterpretation. Nevertheless, suspicion notwithstanding, There was a growing desire among the public to comprehend the mysteries of the voids and the entities inhabiting them. Interestingly, Mel's Hole ascended to prominence within conspiracy circles due to Melwater's assertions of its uncommon properties, such as its purported bottomlessness and its alleged ability to revive deceased fauna. Meanwhile, the lesser-known second void in Nevada bore similarities, further shrouding both locations in interest. The involvement of Native American communities lent additional layers to the narrative, underscoring their enduring connection to the land and their custodial role in safeguarding its secrets. People interpret the messages from the creature by blending ancient traditions with modern thinking, demonstrating how wisdom from the past remains relevant today. The idea of creatures inhabiting underground worlds, such as the mysterious rock flyers, echoes throughout global folklore and legends, suggesting a long-standing passion for what lies beneath the Earth's surface. These parallels underscore humanity's enduring curiosity about hidden realms. In scientific discourse, warnings about alternate dimensions and the dangers of human intervention align with concepts in physics, like the multiverse theory and the butterfly effect. Exploring these intersections could foster a convergence of diverse viewpoints and methodologies. As interest in these events grows, it becomes crucial to investigate them and heed various viewpoints. Whether one is a scientist, a cultural scholar, or an individual guided by spiritual beliefs, the secrets surrounding Mel's Hole and its kind illustrate humanity's innate curiosity about the unknown. As Mel collaborated with the Native Americans to communicate with the mysterious creature dwelling in the depths, using symbols and sounds, and even attempting to connect on a mental level, he underwent a serious transformation in his understanding of the world. His interactions with the creature sparked vivid dreams teeming with cosmic imagery, suggesting that he was tapping into wisdom beyond human comprehension. As time passed, the bond between Mel, the creature, and the Native American community deepened, transforming the once frightening depth into a hub of enlightenment and communion, bridging different dimensions. News of Mel's encounters spread far and wide, captivating people from diverse backgrounds with the mysteries concealed within the depth. This surge of interest prompted the Native Americans to strike a delicate balance between welcoming outsiders and safeguarding the sanctity of their sacred site. Acknowledging the significance of their discoveries, Mel assumed the role of a mediator, championing a respectful approach to unraveling the secrets hidden within. The strange being became a powerful symbol representing the immense secrets of the universe, igniting worldwide conversations about what it means to exist and whether life exists beyond Earth. After a while, the creature vanished back into the depths, leaving everyone with more questions than answers, and a bunch of people who were deeply affected by their encounter. Even though the creature was gone, Mel kept returning to the spot, thinking back on his extraordinary adventure and telling his tale to anyone who would listen. He urged everyone to stay curious about the unknown, highlighting how exploring the mysteries of the world can broaden our understanding. What are your thoughts on what the drone captured in Mel's Hole? Let us have your opinions in the comments below.